since I recorded. Oh, I love my new mic. Let me just make sure it's actually playing. Yeah, it is. Alright. Well, if you guys follow my Twitter, you will have known this was coming because I put in a poll on whether I should introduce this, start a new Final Fantasy game, or continue with Assassin's Creed, and by overwhelming majority, this one. Alright, so as you can see on here, I have played this before, but I haven't transferred my save data yet, so it's completely new. Oh, it's been a while since I streamed. So basically, why I have not been streaming for a while is I checked my last video, and I was like, oh, why am I a bit silent? And I noticed that the mic was not going the entire time. And I was like, oh, I probably had it on mute. Then, as I was playing games with my friends and everything, they kept on saying, oh, you keep on cutting out. Turns out it was just a faulty thing in the wire, so I went and got a new one. Oh, hi, Dragon. And this is one of my favorite games right here. I've played Skyrim a long time. And no, this is not a Let's Play, because this game is never going to be beaten. It is just going to be an expansion of sequel, an expansion of, like, things. Hang on, before we begin. Yes, that's all nice and everything. Yes, journal. So, some settings. Alright, I'm going to turn the audio down a bit. Display, we are having subtitles. That way, in case I don't well, I wouldn't even have to, normally in RPGs, if they don't speak what they were going to say, then I would say them anyway. Difficulty, I could check it out and play on novice. I'm just going to play on adept because this game actually can get difficult and it can get easy. Alright, so it's going to save. Next thing, I want to check mods. Because, okay, so special edition, they can have mods. And I want to make sure that I'm not playing with any mods. Not right now, at least. Once I get far enough in the game, I'll get some of the mods. Oh. Okay, I do have mods on. Hang on. Yeah, okay, I need to turn mods off. Why? Because there are a few trophies I need to get, and I want to 100% it on PS4 as well. You may experience issue with mods. You can disable mods via load order. Go back to your original save using select character. Yeah. Oh, they weren't enabled. Okay, I'm dumb. Well, I meant to do that, but do not worry, in case you're one of the few people that actually saw the Assassin's Creed and like, hey, this mute person is good. I will continue doing that just to get done. So I also love Assassin's Creed 2, like I was saying how much I love the game, basically. And don't worry, since I have this now, this will help. And the scrolls have foretold the black wings of the cold that when brothers wage war. Okay, all the way. Big dragon. And now did my settings save? The game does look nice though. Skyrim. Yes, I forgot what game I was playing. Now I just want to make sure that... Okay, all the settings still saved. Good. That's so nice. How you guys doing here?
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Yes.
You were trying to cross the border, right? You walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us. And that thief over there.
Yeah, I was trying to cross the border, but
Stormcloaks.
they caught me at the
Skyrim
wall.
was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there,
Yeah, you could have.
you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants. We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Oh, King, let me bow my head to you.
You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you... Oh, gods. Where are they taking us?
To a place of sunshine and rainbows.
Don't know where we're going. But Sovngarde awaits.
Yeah, that does not
This
sound
can't
like...
be happening. This
That
isn't
was not
happening.
sunshine and rainbows.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief? Why do you care? A Nord's last thoughts should be of home. Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
Well, now you're going to the seventh hill.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
I have a sneaking suspicion they're not going to
Look
help
at
you.
him. General Tully is the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
They probably did. It's very likely they did.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in.
I mean, she might. Why don't you go ask her? Just jump
When I
out
was a
and...
boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
They did too. They make me feel safe. Look at that. That's fine architecture.
To go inside.
Oh, he can watch.
I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Nah, he can watch.
Yes, Papa. Get these prisoners out of the carts. Prove it.
Why are we stopping? Why do you think? End of the line.
Well, you see, there's a wall, and we can't barge through the wall. So the only logical thing is to
Let's
stop.
go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
I beg to differ. I can keep them waiting.
Rebels. Face your death with some courage, thief. You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Oh yeah, just a note. Keep this save that you get, so that way you can create new characters whenever you want. You have to watch the
It
like,
has been an
5
honor,
minutes.
Jarl
coming in.
Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood.
There you go. Join the Koga line.
Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
He is not halting.
Archers!
You're not gonna kill me. Famous last
Anyone
words.
else feel like running?
I feel like running.
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm that guy apparently. Alright. Okay. We're gonna be here for a while. Alright. In Skyrim, I usually go as like a stealth killing okay, I think I know how I want to build. Alright. Imperial, or I can make it. Alright. I'm just thinking here. Breton. They have a resist. I'm just thinking, like, statistically, like, they have a resistant magic. In this game, that is amazing to have. Okay, you're naturally resistant to fire, so if I were to become a vampire, then you would counteract. I could be an Imperial. They can see in the dark at will and have unharmed claw attacks. You eventually become the most damaging because of your claws. Resistance to cold, that's kind of useful. Natural resistance to poison, that eventually becomes useless. What else? That I might go Breton. Alright. Let's see. Can we make a yeah, we can make a female. Oh. Yeah, we can just alright. Those are presets, but now we're gonna get into this. Alright. I don't really have alright. Let's not have a lot of dirt. Dirt color doesn't matter. Let's have a nice gash right there. Just kidding. War paint. Oh. Oh, we can get. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'm gonna go with no. Nose type. Nose length. Jaw width. Jaw height. Yeah, that looks. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of customization here. Alright, I think that's good. The eye shape. Oh boy. I think I preferred that, yeah, that. Okay. Okay, that's probably okay. This is we're getting to some scary stuff here. Eyeliner color, eyeshadow. Brow. Okay, okay. This is some scary stuff. Mouth shape. I swear I'm creating like a caveman or something. Cave woman. Alright, lip color. Hair. Alright. I'm gonna go for a nice black. Alright. And this is gonna be a tribute to a friend that gave me a suggestion for this. Okay. I hope that's how it was spelt. Hope I'm not attributing them wrong.
You from Daggerfall, Breton? Fleeing from some court intrigue?
Probably.
Captain, what should we do? She's not on the list.
Forget the list. She goes to the block.
That sounds
By
fun.
orders, Captain.
I like playing with
I'm
blocks.
sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to High Rock.
That sounds less fun.
Follow the captain, prisoner.
That sounds significantly less fun.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
Depends on
You
why
started
he's
this
using
war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
it. I'm sure it's that simple.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
The wind, the clouds.
Yes, General Tullius.
It's actually a pretty nice
Give
day.
them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For
you.
the love of Talos, shut up
Salt,
and let's get
earth,
this
and
over.
learn.
Oh, we have an eager one.
Come on.
Oh, is that the
got
block?
all morning.
Nope.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
And he.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
He took over my block.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Breton.
Oh, why am I next?
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said next prisoner.
Wow,
To the block, prisoner.
wow, the birds in the air are
Nice and easy.
feisty today. Are they hungry? Is that their stomach growling? Yay, my turn. Now let's get a night. Now let's lay our heads down nice and happy to face our. Oh, the birds are a bit happy.
Sentries. What do you see?
I'm pretty sure it's a dragon. There we go. We have confirmation. This is indeed a dragon. You see, I wasn't sure about which one it was. It could have been a wyvern. Those are also mystical animals. I'm sure they will. I am sure in this game I'll find many gods and many different chances.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Probably.
Legends don't burn down villages.
Oh, I mean, are they good legends or bad legends?
We need to move now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
Yeah, let's go.
Another second stairs. We just need to move.
Oh, hi. Hi, Alduin. Your Tasul to you as well. Flop.
Abby, you need to get over here. Now! That boy, you're doing great.
Is he now? Toro.
Everyone get back!
Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
But your friend was eager to send me to the block.
I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. God's guide you, Hadlar.
Now, I could run through the game, but just for the sakes of story, I'll follow through and
Stay
be
close to the
good.
wall!
This wall?
Quickly, follow me!
Alright. What? 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 What?
Save yourself.
I don't know what that was.
You and me, prisoner. Stay close.
I don't know what that was.
Raylo, you damn traitor. Out of my way.
Dragon, your turn. I don't.
Quick, I can.
You have the Imperial Legion on your side. Maybe they won't kill me.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? Bring us at the end times?
Probably. Well, I mean,
should
it
keep
had
moving.
big
Come
wings
here.
and
Let me
scales.
see if I
So,
can get those bindings off.
in my history of fantasy games, I would say that is indeed a dragon.
There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these bum.
All right, we got a helmet.
Got to be a sword or two in one of these chests. Look around.
Well, I mean, don't be too hasty now.
You better get some gear.
Alright, but first, read Mixed Unit Tactics. Mixed Unit Tactics in the 5 Years' War, Volume 1 by Codus Colonis. I wanted to read that. The legions could learn from the unconventional tactics used by the Khajiit in the 5 Years' War against Valenwood. I was stationed at the Spearnox Legion fort on the border near Dune and witnessed many of the northern skirmishes firsthand. The war started with the so-called slaughter of Corval. The Khajiit claimed that Bosmir invaded the city without provocation and killed over 1,000 citizens before being driven off by reinforcements from a nearby jungle tribe. The Bosmir claimed that the attack was in retaliation for Khajiit bandits who were attacking wood caravans headed for Valenwood. In the spring of 3E396, the war moved closer to Fort Spearnox. I was posted on lookout and saw parts of the conflict. I later spoke with both Khajiit and Bosmir who fought in the battle. It will serve an excellent example of how the Khajiit used a mixture of ground and tree units to win the war. Khajiit began the fight in an unusual way by sending tree-cutting teams of Katvag, Rat, and the fearsome Sekbot or battle cats in the outskirts of Valenwood's forest. When word reached the Bosmir that trees were being felled, allegedly crime in this Bosmiri religion, unit of archers were dispatched from larger conflicts in the south. The Bosmir were thus goaded into splitting their forces into smaller groups. Bosmir archers took up position in the remaining trees. Okay. So these are just battle tactics. Archers 1, more magical ability. Okay. But I will read like big books. Like I will read books just to make it. Alright, we're gonna take an iron sword.
See if one of these chests has some armor for you.
I wonder which one. But first, let me sit down and
Got to be
admire.
a sword or two in one of these chests.
Yeah.
Look around.
Oh, we're fine. See, look, we're fine. We
better
don't
get some
have to.
gear.
Fine, I'll get some gear. Alright, I'll equip.
You better get that armor on. Give that sword a few swings too.
I think I also need to put this on. Yeah, so now we actually have some decent armor. And yeah, I'll
Let's
go
keep
one
moving.
sword.
That thing is still out there.
Bing, 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 ba bing, bing. I bet you have our. I was gonna laugh if he pulled it back up. Boom. Now, are you ready for this? We're expecting that.
We need to get moving. That dragon is tearing up the whole thing.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Oh,
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
something tells me we're not gonna do that. Something tells me it's just gonna go the opposite of that.
Hold on now. We only
Someone
want
there?
to.
If you want to die,
Oh, these guys take so long to kill. And adept.
Lucky.
Boom. Right in the back.
Let me see if I can
Oh,
get
my
the
sword's
door open.
bloodied. Alright, anything good? Oh, I see you're having a good time. Yep, no. But yeah, what I was talking about with the Bretons when I was deciding that I wanted them to be 25% resistance to magic. That's super useful.
Look out!
I'm gonna think that we're not going that way.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
What are you doing? Need to get out of Helgen, now!
Oh, one of my one hand gets a 16.
We're going to hear something.
Imperial dogs!
This will make leveling up easier, though. The fact that
Must have scared them. Run your storeroom. See if you can find some potions. Might come in handy.
they could. That's an option. Alright, we're gonna take some wine so we can do some late night drinking later. Minor Magicka, salt pile, braid, alto wine, cast iron pot we don't really need. Oh, let's harvest some rabbit, pheasant. Alright, let's take some more wine, and fine, potions. But if we take some apples, then we can also restore our health. You want a basket? Get some raw rabbit leg. Why is it raw? I need to cook it up.
Done then? This way.
Alright.
The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need these. Hear
We
that?
don't. Everyone.
Come on.
It's nothing.
What are you doing? What's the matter with you? You fellows haven't along just in time. These
You see, a dragon's attacking Helgen.
nonsense.
I choose no sides.
Wait a
Everyone gets deathed.
second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Ooh, the torturers. He actually can drop that. Here, you can have that. You can have that. And I actually want your steel dagger. That's another option. I could take all your stuff.
We'll need everything we can get. Grab what you
Alright,
can. and-
what do you guys have? You have an iron warhammer. I'm not a big fan of heavy weapons in this game. Alright. The Book of the Dragonborn. How many pages are you? Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't. I would die if I tried to read all those. Alright, I know how to lockpick. Basically, you use L to determine what location you want to try to lockpick from. You use R to actually attempt a lockpicking. And it doesn't do that. Basically, you have to adjust where you go with L to try to find the right location. But if it doesn't work, then you like that. You see how it's shaking? That would mean that your pick would break if you kept on pressing R. And basically, the more difficult it is, the harder it is to find the right location, and easier it is for your pick to break. So actually, you can get some more experience for lockpicking if you try to pick these doors. Honestly, novice is really easy to get, so you shouldn't really lose a pick. Or at least, don't lose more than 2 picks. Oh, and I should probably explain the level system. That would help new players. So, you see how we've been getting like one-handed up, lock picking up. The more you do skills, the more those skills level up, and then every time a skill levels up, you get some EXP depending on like what level you are and how high the skill is. Basically, the higher skill is, the more EXP it'll give. And then once you level up, you can get a choice of magicka, health, and stamina. Now, I can't express this enough. Do not level up magicka too high. Even if you are a mage, like start off with like high elf. If you just want conventional mage, get high elf and you should be fine for maging until you get to a certain point. And you will see why, and I'll probably explain it later on once you do not need enough magicka. So basically focus on health and stamina. So health, that's very obvious, so you get 10 points in any of this. Health just makes you so you don't die. Hard to die. And stamina, it lets you do power attacks, which I'll give a demonstration of soon. Lets you run more. And every time you increase this, your carry weight goes up by 5. Needless to say, stamina. Alright, and you can see we have a perk to increase, 1. So every time you level up, you can get a perk, and you see all these with all the levels? Each one of these has the skill tree, and you need to decide where your perks go. Thanks to updates, you can reset skills once they're max level, so you can keep on getting perks. Alright, I think right now what would be best is one-handed does 20% more. So, since we're using a one-handed weapon, before it was doing 6, now it's doing 9. These were doing 8, now they're doing 9. I meant 6 to 7. And you can see since we're gonna sneak. Hello, skeleton. Do you have anything for me? Bone meal and the gold. Thank you. Shh, you gotta be very, very quiet. We're hunting weapons.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Alec,
Give me a minute. Let me
do you want me to show you?
For the Emperor!
Alright. Now.
Skyrim, you will open the door.
I love a challenge!
Oh, there we go. Nice and simple. Oh, you see we're not done. We have archery. Now, something fun that I like to do here. You can see we have our flames.
No more. I yield.
Do you yield?
It's your power.
I can hear the conviction in your yield. Alright, and I'm gonna offer a suggestion. Loot the bodies. You yielded over here, didn't you? Why? Because you can get those arrows. Don't worry about the bow.
Let's see where this goes.
Say, grind free hits on Havar, he will not attack you right now. And now you could follow Havar, but you actually want to go down this way. Why? Because he's just going to spew nonsense. So pick up the free golds and potion, and see, you meet him the same way anyway. Now, just for the sake of this, I'm going to take fire back on, and I'm actually going to do something special with this. I'm going to favor it, so that way I can pull it up anytime I want by hitting that. By hitting the up directional button. Because I think I am going to go for my thief against my assassin.
I guess we'd better try this one.
Because being an assassin is awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Shh, y'all don't see me. Alright, I'm trying to raise up my sneak. So yeah, those are our power attacks, sorry.
What next? Giant snakes.
And that's your stamina bar, it will refill over time. All your bars will refill over time, actually. Now this right here is a good room. Over here, Hadvar. Why I say this is a good room is because you
Hold up.
can grind
There's a bear just ahead.
all you want.
See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now.
You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Yeah, you can get some easy levels off him early on. I'm just gonna do it a couple of times. Just make sure to wait if you're doing a sneak. Usually when his health bar goes back, that's when you can do it. Alright, that's it. And now, I'm gonna teach the use of this. Now we can use the longbow. And basically just aim up your crosshairs.
Not the sneaking type, huh?
Ha, quite the opposite. Hard fart. Oh. You see, that would have done a critical hit, but... Ooh, I actually got 2 of my arrows back. And we could take the bear claw, but let's eat it. Bear pelt, that'll actually sell for a decent bit. Funny story about me being the sneaking type. I am, but... But you see, there's a funny story about that. It's called, I wanted to kill the bear. Besides, we need to raise up our archery as well.
This
But
looks like the way out.
you're not
starting to
guaranteed to get
wonder
all
if
your
we'd ever
arrows
make
back every time you hit someone, and especially against Hardvar, because you can't loot him. Ooh, we can actually get level 3. Let me just make sure my mic. Yep. Yeah. Okay, I don't need to worry about the mic.
Wait.
Let's sneak. Shh. Shh.
Looks
Hardvar,
like
I
he's
know it's
gone
right.
for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
I think we should. I beg to differ. That'd be a good idea.
Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out.
And
It's probably best
the whole
if we
world's
split
open to you
up.
now.
Good luck.
That's how open
I
world
wouldn't
this
have
game
made
is.
it without
I love
your
it.
help today.
But, okay, I'm probably gonna follow the main story as closely as I can, and then I'll branch out. So I feel like that's how I should go about this. Just to get everything all settled. And I think I have my idea of what I want to do
You should go to
first.
Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. I could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Alright, and we got our first side quest. Well, this is okay, so I should explain that as well. So there's like the main story, which is what this is. There's like miscellaneous stuff, and then there'll be side quests as we unlock them, and you will unlock quests. Alright, you know what, we're just gonna follow Hadvar.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares.
Did it?
Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
Ooh, that doesn't sound too good. Now there, actually, I will follow you up to a certain... You know what, I'm just gonna follow you up to a certain point, then I'm gonna go on my own path. And these are the Guardian Stones, so...
These are the Guardian Stones.
Thank you, Hadvar.
3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
So basically, what these do... Hadvar, are you gonna explain, or should I explain? Okay, I'll explain. So, you want to activate one of these when you first begin. And eventually I will be switching to one other that I like more, but... These will give you... This will help you level up, skills in each of their respective things, so I'm actually going to clean this level up, and as a thief I will be doing, as an assassin I will be doing, I'll switch off between health and stamina. Alright, and we are going to increase our light armor. Alright, so what is, so for, let's start with Warrior Stone. That would increase, and the good thing is that they're actually right next to each other about what they would increase. That increased smithing, heavy armor, block, two-handed, one-handed, and archery. Then let's go back to, let's go to the Mage Stone. That would increase enchanting, alteration, restoration, destruction, conjuration, and illusion. And then the one I'm going to start with will increase alchemy, speech, pickpocket, lockpicking, sneak, and light armor. Then that's the Thief Stone. So,
Thief, eh? It's never too late to take charge of your own fate, you know.
well, I don't appreciate the extra commentary. Now, we could follow Hadvar, but I'm going to deviate just a little bit already. And we're going to go here and unlock this place. This is basically what I do every single time I go play this game. I start with an Ember Shard Mine. Our first dungeon? It's actually really short, like, there's not even like 10 enemies. But what is good is if I can... Did you already take care of the bandit that guards this place? Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start acting like an assassin. Now, when you manage... Now see, that almost killed him, because when you perform a sneak attack, which is they don't completely notice you and you attack, based on what weapon you use, you'll get a bonus. So right now, because we are very, it's just starting off, what will happen is all weapons will be ×2, but a dagger will be ×3. And how you level up that is by sneak. So actually, maybe that next level I should probably put a point into stealth. And so the first perk, you can see that perks will require things like a certain level. Like you can't just like go all the way up to like the 100 thing. You need to actually work for it. So when we get 100 and once we get 30 skill with sneak, our one-handed weapons now do 6 times, and that's all one-handed weapons. So I can pull out like a flaming sword and stab people. And then at 40 we can get sneak attack with bows now do 3 times damage, so that's good. And this one is complete and other broken. Sneak attacks with daggers now do a total of 15 times normal damage. And there are daggers in this game that are actually really extremely powerful. Like they're very good on their own. And then this is like an insta kill. I'm pretty sure still on adept that'd be an insta kill. And I'm gonna take your alcohol. And plus, the more you do level up a skill, the more your stuff will naturally go up. So the more we use sneak, the harder it will be for people to see us, even without the skill. Ah, the good old tripwire. You were gonna try to trick me, weren't you? See, I guess you could consider this a dungeon.
The entrance isn't exactly hidden here. This again? Told you, we have someone standing guard out there. Don't forget the rock trap. So, stop your worrying and get some rest. Your shift is coming up, and I don't want you dozing off again like last time.
Alright. And now they are splitting up. Now, what I like to do in this situation is once this guy comes up, if you want to play like really, if you're playing like a warrior or something, just go and freaking march. Or actually, what you can do. So let me cancel that. And this guy. Wait, where is this guy? Oh no.
Never should have come here.
Well. Please die before your companion comes back. Now, always do this, hide the bodies, so it's less likely that people will actually discover where you are. Okay. Yeah, beginning sneak is not gonna work quite well. And wow, is there a setting to turn brightness up? Because that is pretty dark. Alright. And you can see we took a bit of damage, but we'll be fine. Alright. You got wine. Wine is good to bulk drink. No, that I'm not enforcing heavy alcohol drinking. I'm just saying in this game, because it's another type of it's a food, and what it will do is it will restore stamina, but it will regen slower. So just consume a bunch of it, and you'll be fine. The bridge goes down.
I thought we had a guard posted outside. We did. Your eyes peeled. Huh? We're alone. You check the entrance. I'm going to look over here.
I'm going to look over here. And you see now our stealth will increase. Hide in the corner. And sneak about. Don't make a sound. Why are they both
Anybody
in here?
there?
Nope. Now in this corner you are in complete darkness, so that does help in sneaking. And of course this will help increase our sneak. See, it's already 24.5.
I know I heard something.
You didn't hear anything. You did not hear a sound. Moving does help, does affect your ability to be detected.
I guess I was just hearing things.
You keep on telling yourself that. Now. Alright. Snap.
Gold. Just need one good hole. That's the real. No rough stuff. Just take it and go. Don't sound like
what I could do is bring him around the long side. And back in the corner I go.
I know I heard something.
You didn't hear anything. This is actually going to be a good way to level up. Alright, back to stamina. And yeah, we're going to need sneak. This will make things a lot easier. Once we get to one guy.
Two boxes in the freezer of pancake wrapped sausages. Don't eat them. They were on clearance. They're over a year old.
Oh wow.
There.
I was sure I heard something.
What was that?
What was that? Must be my imagination.
is my uncle. Uncle Halvar, hello.
What are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, boats? What happened to you, boy?
Shh, Uncle, please. Keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
She's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? If you keep on like this, everyone in town will do things. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of what Dragon says.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Like I said, cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just when you get to Whiterun. Just keep going up. When you get to the top of the Jarl Balgruuf. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. Of course. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torrig. Ulfric murdered Torrig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
Did he... Can I help you?
It's nice to be back in a front spot. Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Must have scared him off.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your master.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Or else what? You think you can stand against the entire Whiterun City Guard? The gate's closed. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you. They say Helgen will...
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Greymane or Battleborn? Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Long live the Empire. You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say. If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's Cauldron. Judging by your armor, I'd say you're an Imperial scout. If so, well met. Everything all right? Helgen, destroyed by... They say, Ulfric, what do you need? Disrespect. I mostly deal with... I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier. Let me get... Cause trouble in... Trouble? Stop. You should talk to... Need a blade? You look tired. Staying safe? No. What is it? Need supply? Hands to your... What is it? What do you need? Be glad you're here in the city. What is it? Looking to do some hunting, eh? Avoid Brittleshin Pass. It's southeast of here. What is it? If you're heading east, steer clear of Hilgrud's tomb. Think about those old... Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Breathe. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Ulfric, patron of the great clan battle poem.
What is it? Careful if you cross the river to the east. Old Hajva Ironhand and his brigands are holed up in that cave, White River Watch. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
What is it?
What is it? What is it?
What is it?
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information before we act.
What's the meaning
Who's
of this
this,
interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly. Before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
No lollygagging. Disrespect the law. Trouble? Judging by your armor, fear not. Come. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
What? Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Breeze Home. You should talk to the steward after you eat.
You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos. You have come. You have... Because the so-called Emperor is... Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it...
The White Gold Concordat.
Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. May Talos guide you, always.
I ain't done nothing. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Argonian ale. I can almost taste it. Sure, whatever.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall, so once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravan. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Farewell.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is. The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change.
Oh, say.
Yes, Mom?
Just a reminder, sweetie. The blankets still need to be washed.
Of course, Mom.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
If you need more food or drink, speak to Hulda.
The security and the guards in this city. Commander Caius walks around Dragon's Reach like a preening rooster. I could do his job blindfolded.
Want to hear a little? Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
Our youth, today's come and gone. For the age of aggression is just about
The
done.
heat that for that, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
There's a problem with that stuff I found about.
Oh. Huh, yeah, that was...
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives.
There we go, I am back. Yep, I am back. Just making sure the mic is working.
God beckons, every one of us dies.
You think you can take
And
me
why not?
on?
I could beat anyone in this city.
Oh, why did I turn the volume all the way off?
100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
You really want to go for that?
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go.
I like the last rule.
Come on.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, riding the White Run instead. This is a local favorite. First songs I ever heard. Ragnar the Red. Somebody help! Drive that snow back to the ground.
Damn you.
This is Skyrim's.
You see, in these, Khajiits have an unnatural advantage. I win.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
I think I've earned 900
You're
gold.
no liar. Best fight I've had in years. You're someone who can get things done. I like that. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them.
Why did
It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control.
Okay.
Good. Chat time's over.
Chat time. Alright. Yeah, that's chat time.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing? And what of my son, hmm? What of Thorald? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner.
The finest cuts,
Face it,
fresh
Count.
from the wilds.
Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you? You best
dang.
keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Oh,
Come
boy.
on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Bralia, do you ever deal with the Khajiit at all? I'm sure they would love to
All I
trade
can
your
think
husband's
about is my
shop.
son, my Thorald. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those Battleborn, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
And we have our first big
I
side
spend a lot of
quest.
time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
But first, we have some alcohol to deliver.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, dragons. It don't matter to me what I hear.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead. Well, would you look at that? Argonian ale. My thanks, friend. Here, take this here healing potion. I, found it in the temple.
Good. Potion of... We got something that high quality already? Alright. This is what we're using. We're using restore 25 health. Alright, that's pretty good. Potion of vigor skill. Restore... Okay, that's just it. That's just to get all my health back. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end this stream.
Heard about you and your
off
honeyed
here.
words.
Really?
It's a shame, isn't it?
What's a shame? Tell me about this
This is the
tree.
Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
What's so
To the
special about
east
this
of
tree?
here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
Is there any way to
I've thought
revive
about
this?
that. Trees like this never really die. They only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic.
The old magic,
You'll
oh
have
boy.
to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans.
Oh, wonderful.
It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
I'll get it.
Your spirit is strong. Kynareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Alright. So, I think I'm gonna end the stream off here. Next time, we are gonna go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Let me look at some more objectives we can do. Bleak Falls Barrow. If you guys want, I can start... Oh, Blessing of Nature. That's another big side quest. I could start one of the other ones as well. Or I don't think I'm gonna take my part in the Legion or Stormcloaks just yet. So, if you guys want, leave in the comments whether or not you want me to continue with the main story, or if you want me to do a side quest, and I'll see you all next time.